Hello there everybody and welcome back to more Mario Kart 7. I'm your host Flash Flare and today I'm going to be choosing Bowser along with the Tiny Tug, which isn't so tiny because it has monster wheels and all that, and Super Glider. This is a really heavyweight car. Well, actually, I think I'll go with a barrel train because that has the same, only a little more speed. So the barrel train, and this is pretty much the heaviest car you can get. So, I'm looking forward to bumping other drivers out of the way, apparently. I don't know what I'm looking forward to. But anyway, Donkey Kong Jungle, DK Jungle, is our first track, and this is a really good, look back on Donkey Kong Country Returns. Even though you don't have to look too far back, it's really pretty cool to see all the different things that they took from it. Although I wish they would quit focusing on Donkey Kong Country Returns and focus more on the original, or Donkey Kong 64 for once. So that was one of the best games ever. But they keep forgetting about that. I don't know. Anyway, you start to hear the music come in here. The most overused theme in history, other than the Super Mario Brothers theme. But yeah, it's still cool. There's no way this can get old. I do think the Super Mario Brothers theme has gotten old, though. They use that way too many times, so should give it a rest. I think, actually, a fact here is that it has been used in every Mario game there is to date. I'm not quite sure about that, but I can be sure that almost everyone, because we have almost everyone, and it's used in all of them. Maybe some of the older games they neglected to have it because they thought it wasn't quite worth it. But in most of the newer games, they redo it. Which, it could use a rest. Anyway. Whoa. I just killed myself. One thing I neglected to mention in the last LP, episode of this LP, is that, I was about to mention it around Neo Bowser City or something like that, but then I thought that I shouldn't, for some reason. I killed a frog. But anyway, I want to stop here. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. So anyway, yeah, I mentioned it around the last LP. There's a lot of redoing in this game. Of the 100cc and 150cc is pretty much the same as the 50cc, only a little harder. But what I'm going to be doing, instead of doing every track in every cc of this game, I'm going to, skip right to the mirror mode after I'm finished with 50cc, so that'll make this LP a little more fun to watch, because I don't think you guys would really like watching the same thing several times over. Hey, there was a banana in the DK barrel. I bet DK was sitting in there just eating that. Anyway, I don't think you guys would like watching the same thing over and over, and I definitely wouldn't like playing it over and over just to record it and try to think of some witty commentary to put in there, because that would be hard doing the same thing 3 times over. So I'm going to skip right to mirror mode after I finish this, and hopefully that'll be a lot more of a challenge than this is to me right now. So it'll be a lot more action. I'm just trying to get used to the tracks mostly right now. And just a fair warning, I don't do too good on mirror mode. I may do good, modestly speaking, in 50cc mode, but really. Okay, those roars always have kind of scared me. Ever since the game came out, it was just like, that was creepy. Sorry, it just was. Bowser's gonna be throwing bananas everywhere. I'm hitting the book that this is rested on. Yeah, a lot of you have been asking me how I capture the 3DS. Well, ask no further. I actually have a Sony camcorder, I'm looking at it right now, that is sitting on a Donkey Kong Country 3 guide and a notebook that I usually write in. And my 3DS is sitting in a, let's see, it's a kind of handheld grip compartment, kind of made for the feel of the Xbox controllers, so I kind of feel like you're playing on that. But it's very simple, and it's all right on my desk. And then I just enlarge the picture about 15 to 25% in Pinnacle Studio HD. So it's a very, very simple setup that is not at all professional. But I've been getting a lot of compliments that I've been doing very good on capturing the 3DS, so I'm glad you guys like it. Because I think I could do better, possibly. But there's no way to capture the 3DS really well right now. Somebody just came in the door. Let's see here. Try not to get distracted. This LP seems to be a lot more popular than Banjo-Kazooie, even though I like doing Banjo-Kazooie more. I don't know why this seems to be more popular than that. I guess maybe because Mario's more popular than Banjo-Kazooie, but you guys should really give that other LP a try because that's my best one. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Hey, I just hit somebody. This track, Rosalina's Ice World, there was never really an Ice World, at least that belonged to Rosalina in Super Mario Galaxy, or Galaxy 2, even though she didn't appear in that. Well, actually she did, for a time. She actually did appear in Galaxy 2, but anyway, there's never really an Ice World that belonged to her, so this confuses a lot of people. Even though it's obviously the Comet Observatory, it's possibly in winter or something? They don't really have winter in space, though. Winter is caused by the sun, so... and the Earth's rotation. I don't know. Hope I don't sound like a scientific idiot. Yikes, I'm so close to dying. That's a good thing they put a wall there. And speeds can wear off blooper goop like nothing before. I knew I was gonna die there. Okay. Back to winning the race. It's funny that Rosalina's right behind me. And in another take of this, when I was doing DK Jungle with Koopa that time, I decided to go a little more heavyweight. But anyway, yeah, Donkey Kong was right behind me. They usually seem to be in the tracks they major in, and they usually seem to do the best on those. Dude, am I about to turn around? I was just trying to coast extremely. Banana peel above my head. There's a lot of coral growing under here for a Arctic kind of region. Kind of weird. I love the penguins, though. They've been a staple in Mario Kart ever since the first Mario Kart, which was Super Mario Kart for the SNES. No. Wait, there was no penguins in that. I meant to say Mario Kart 64, which had them in Sherbert Land. And kind of... I can't believe I did that. And kind of Super Mario 64 too, because that had them too. Anyway, I finished first. I keep bumping the camera because I'm so nervous. Here we go. Now, back to what I was doing. Let's see, I forget the next track. Aha. Bowser's Castle. Yeah, I remember that because the second to last in every special cup there is always Bowser's Castle. You just can't forget that if you're a Mario fan. And then it's pretty easy to guess what is the final in every special cup, because that's too easy. Just way too easy. It's been that way ever since the first. Die! Oh, Wiggler just screamed. It's just like... The turns here can really get difficult sometimes, but I like to take this shortcut. That's all the coins, and then you can go on top of this big piston turner thing. Kind of cool, I think. And somehow lava is falling into water without turning into rock. It's just an odd sight. What? Come on. I'm gonna leave one now. Yeah. Haha. At least I got a coin back. Gonna save that one, and then you're left with nothing. Ooh boy. Now it doesn't really matter if you... Whoa, I went high that time. Let's see if I can go from the top. My only hope shattered by a blue shell. Hey, at least the lightning missed me. That's something lightning... Aha, I just flattened Metal Mario. That's something lightning never does, is miss me. But this time, it actually did. So now I'm going to be able to get quite far ahead since I just smashed the person in first. Which is Metal Mario. Don't know how Metal Mario would do too good around lava, but maybe. Let's keep going with this. Let's do a banana-rama to stop anybody that could be coming through. That should hit some people. There's no way anybody can get through all those bananas. That's 1, 2. No, we're not gonna get any more. That was kinda cool though. We really slowed down the racers. Bowser is laughing at himself is another thing I never realized. He's like, what? What I really don't like is the lava takes your item away. Which I guess is understandable, but I still hate it. Especially when you got like a blue shell or lightning or something. You're just about to use it and then you fall into lava. Because you're such a horrible racer. You know. That kind of feeling. Finally got through those pistons. Turn wheel things. Yeah, but Bowser is really a fast racer, but it's kind of hard to control him sometimes. But one thing I like about Mario Kart 7 is that even the people that are hard to control just have a little bit of different control, not necessarily harder than any other, like Koopa or anything, because they kind of coast faster. It just depends on what you've played first and what you're actually used to, what is easy and hard for you. I started out with Donkey Kong mostly, so that's easier for me. And that is it. We have pretty much sealed this away. Because the closest person behind me has 18 points. So no matter what, I've won first in this circuit, which is kind of exciting. If somebody is behind you with 10 points or more behind you, then you've ultimately won if you're on the third track. And it's pretty hard to lose even if you're not. Rainbow Road. The best Rainbow Road there is. Let me turn this up a little. I'm pretty sure this beats GameCube, only because it's a 3-part track though. Now it's time to take this back. Lots of people say they can't even coast on Rainbow Road, but it's pretty easy to, even with Bowser. Even though I fell off trying to do that. Don't mention that. It's probably the best, this is probably the best Rainbow Road because it's really awesome because you can go on Saturn's rings, you can go on the moon, all in Rainbow Road. And it's like the biggest Rainbow Road yet. Biggest and best. And then an awesome rainbow mushroom that stretches up from Earth or Mario World or whatever. Talking about Rainbow Road can get you into some serious geology. Like where things are and some theology and theories and stuff. Now here we go, about to get on Saturn's rings. And the music remixes a little differently. My thought is this is Hocotate. It looks just about big, a big enough planet for all the Hocotanians to live on. It's really awesome. Oh, thank you. That was close. Okay, we're just about to go on the moon. This is my favorite part in all of Rainbow Road. Plural. After we do these twist and turns. Prepare yourself after the holy road. Sorry, that was a funny joke. We're not up in heaven yet. Anyway, now we're on the moon. Reminds me of Bowser's Inside Story. Just the type of music. And now, the hardest part of the track. These little speed things. Can throw you off quickly, but they can also give you a big boost. Now, at the end of this star thing, once I get there, is these blue things. Hit the blue instead of the red, because they will end up giving you a higher speed boost. Then try to get through all these star circles, and they will give you an even bigger one. Hopefully I can get back. Yes! How did I even do that? That was epic. Okay, I think I've got this in the bag now. Just this one big turn that nobody can coast. Except for me. Okay. That's it. So I think that was the best Rainbow Road ever. Try to get your character AI to fall off after you win. I'm not sure what happens if you do that, but it has to be pretty good. All 40 points you can get. And here we go. I wish they allowed you to create your own custom circuits where you could put like all the tracks in any order you wanted. And then you could do that kind of stuff with the points and circuits and stuff like that. I don't know, I guess you can, but that's only with 4. So, 3 stars on the Special Cup. I guess I will be seeing you guys next time. Oh, the credits. The most unlike any Mario music ever. It's like they took 70s jazz or something. Just funny to me, I don't know why. Anyway. Now, I guess I will be seeing you guys next time when I take on the older tracks. Stop interrupting me, Mario. Yes, thanks you for playing, and there's my me. I guess I will be seeing you guys next time when I take on the older tracks in the Shell Cup, Banana Cup, Raccoon Tail Cup, and Lightning Cup. The Lightning Cup, I hate it. Anyway, see you guys then when I do that. Bye-bye.